We are very thankful that Cyclone Nathan did cross to that northern section. We were very concerned yesterday that it could swing further down south and have a huge impact on those local communities.
Nathan crossed the coast overnight. At this stage, the highest wind gusts we had reported were at Category 3 strength at Cape Flattery, crossed somewhere between Cape Flattery and Cape Melville, and is now over land, still as a Category 3, but expected to decay very quickly today. The storm tide associated with the cyclone actually happened on almost the depths of low tide, which was around about a metre at Cooktown, so that was really lucky that it did come through at that low tide period. But people should be aware that as the high tide comes at 9 o'clock, already it'll be close to the highest tide of the year. So with a little bit of residual surge on top, there'll be water around in places that you wouldn't normally see it. So just be aware that as the waters rise at high tide, you could see some local flooding along the coastline. Cooktown itself came in with wind gusts below Category 1 strength, somewhere around that 85 kilometres an hour mark. We're not sure exactly what Hopevale had at the moment, but we do anticipate somewhere in that Category 1 or Category 2 strength winds, but it's too early to say exactly. Rainfall rates haven't been particularly heavy, somewhere around 100 millimetres where the cyclone crossed, and Cooktown itself only had 60 millimetres so far, which is pretty typical for those areas at this time of the year. Overall, over the course of today, we're expecting this cyclone to quickly dissipate. Category 3 at the moment, and by the end of the day, by the time the sun goes down this afternoon, it should be an ex-tropical cyclone tracking towards the Gulf of Carpentaria.
Everything is in good shape, our people are well, and we're not getting any reports of any significant issues at this stage. There are some power outages, so as the Premier alluded to, people still need to be very careful when they move back out into the environment. There could be power lines down. Please don't take any risk, and please contact authorities to get assistance if you need it. Our focus now will, as the day goes on, will to get contact with all those people in those areas and make sure that they're safe, to get some aircraft into the area and have a look at what sort of damage may have been done and get some real good assessments of what needs to be done to follow up.